Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Forgot the screen code took a long time. After Ganon was destroyed, Impa told Link that a sleeping spell was cast on Princess Zelda. She will only wake with the power of number 3. I can words. I'm not even gonna try. But it's our most adventuresome quest yet. Is that even a word? But either way, let's wait for this to crawl up here. And go. Oh, shit, I forgot that was... Whoops. I was doing a test and I forgot I just named him. Ah! I know what I'm doing, I swear. Alright. Not really sure how to explain what's going on, but we are on an adventure to save the princess. If you stay on the path here, you, of course, don't get into any encounters. You go into the grass or anything else. The blobs are a weak enemy encounter. And the large shadows are a stronger set of enemies. Typically, the stronger enemies will have a higher experience yield for their, of course, their challenge. But that's not always the case. The case with these Moblin Spearmen, they don't get any experience, and if they hit you, they actually steal your experience. Gotta be careful of the keys here. I suppose I should say I'm gonna try to do a full run. Well, it's gonna be a full run, but I'm gonna try to explain things as I go. We picked up a point bag, which just gave us a shit ton of experience, and gave us the option to level up. Which, of course, as you level up, you get more powerful. We just raised the level of our life, which means we take less damage every hit. The magic reduces the cost of our spells, and the strength, of course, is how hard we, bust enemies in the face. And, well, right there was a nice way to showcase how to avoid combat. Just get back on the path and initiate combat. Return the crystal to the palace in Parappa. You gotta do that in more than just Parappa. And I'm not talking to Rappa. If all else fails, use fire. Use fire, he says. That doesn't help us because we don't have fire. Oh, that's one of the ladies that can heal us. Didn't need it, so I just kind of skipped it. Got a problem here. My chat is not where I can read it. And one of these houses should have a person that I can speak to. Hello! Yeah, a lot of people will just say hi and not actually have anything important to say. What we're looking for here is a particular person that will give us a magic spell. Get the candle in the Parappa Palace! Go west! Wow, that was, like, the most broken English that I've probably seen in a while. Okay, this is the person we need to see. Talk with my father before you go. Don't know why I gave her an old lady's voice. this will give us our first spell. One that I probably won't use very often. In Parappa Desert, use this magic to survive. And we get Shield, which costs us 32 mana. And, well, I guess now is a good time to say that each one of those blocks at the top of the screen represents 16 points. So, we actually start the game with 64 MP, 64 HP. And I just remembered there's something that I did miss. Early in the game, you know, you actually do a little bit of grinding on these bits and bots. I don't remember which one's named what, but the red ones will jump at you, the blue ones will just slink along the ground. Unless I got that backwards. In this cave, and actually all caves, you gotta be really careful. If you watch where the ground is, you can actually see the outlines of the enemies that are coming at you. Which will actually be quite helpful. Helps you avoid taking unnecessary damage. But now that we have that, we actually now have 80 MP, which will help us immensely. I mean, not immediately, but having more mana is always a good idea. And we could go to the next area, which is actually toward level 1, but there's something else we can get here. And it requires a bit of skill playing, because we're going up to this here area, and as you can see, there's a bat, so there's going to be Octoroks. Okay, takes care of that. Don't want to swing your sword too close to the wall, especially when you're jumping, because it'll knock you back. And we've got a Gorya here, if you can remember those guys from Zelda 1. But we got the statue here, and let's just take that life on the chin. I actually kind of expected to die there, to be honest with you, Fi. We can accept one death, maybe two. But we gotta be careful from here. We take that statue. Please let me help you. I don't need your help right now. The orange lady right here will 100% fill your magic, which actually, she gives you maybe 200 mana back, even though you will never get anywhere near that. You saved the trophy! Come see my uncle. Yeah, if you talk to her before you get the trophy from the cave over there, she will just tell you about the quest. Won't tell you where it's at, just say, hey, I need you to find this. With this, you can jump very high. Give you 3 guesses what the spell is. Jump, and that costs all of the default mana. So yeah, you're definitely going to want to invest in your magic levels right off the bat, because shit gets expensive. It's like, at level 1, there are actually spells you cannot cast. Like, even with my current mana. The big ones, the late game spell, Thunder, costs you literally all of your mana at all 8 blocks at level 1. And it doesn't drop by much at level 8, which is the maximum. But let's get through here and go over to this place. Like I said, it's a good idea to watch the ground. You can actually see the enemy overlap, so that you can actually attack. Also 69 experience. I just stole your joke. And before we head up to the north, which is where we need to go. We actually need to come down south here. There's a couple of action areas here. Avoid the bubbles, they will hurt you. And as I've probably shown, I'm actually not paying a whole lot of attention to my playing. If you get hit, you get knocked back. If you're in the middle of a jump and the knockback happens, goodbye momentum. But here we are. There's the Goria. Let's cast that, and I didn't expect to get knocked into it. And let's just stab him in the face a couple of times, and I was hoping for the experience. Son of a bitch. Thanks for the magic decanter, dickhead! But the level 2 defense actually kind of helped us a little bit. But, yup, right there's what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. And we can not afford to get chumped like that again. The first time, it was, oh hey, now I don't have to work to get back. Now it's, I have to focus to stay alive. Oh my god. There are 1-ups in this game, but they are very rare. The ones that are on the world map do not respawn, and the ones that you can get through experience require you to be max level. It's loads of fun. But here we are at level 1. Typically, the Iron Knuckle statue there will have a magic decanter in it, or a red Iron Knuckle, which is worth 100 experience if you can manage to kill it. So, you know, buyer beware, I suppose. These guys don't provide any experience and will steal 10 experience, excuse me, when they hit you. And it's the red ones that don't do anything. It's the blue ones that'll jump at you. Here we are, Stealthos. Pretty simple. He is a lot like you know. Shield blocks attacks. Gotta hit him in the legs. At level 1, it took 4 hits to kill him. Which, of course, as our level goes up, it actually adds a multiplier to our damage at a maximum of course, times 8. And we should be meeting bubbles soon. Yep. These things are irritating, they will hit you, they will steal your mana, and at level 1, they take 256 hits to kill. They are actually worth a lot of experience this early in the game to kill them. It's 50. But with the little experience hogs, it is not a good idea to go after them. With our magic level, we actually dropped in requirement of 8 points for each of our spells, which is excellent. Yeah, it kind of is like the 3D games where you have to be smart. But here is a great place to just mash on the bubbles. And we will be sitting here for a while, because we need the experience. And there's something that you'll notice about the growth rates. Life is fastest, magic is middling, and strength is the slowest. And it will always grow that way. And here at the beginning of the game where everything's at level 1, you'll actually get 2 life levels and a magic level before your strength goes up. There's a couple tricks you could use to get a bunch of levels at once, but it's pretty annoying. get that third level on our life for killing this bubble, everything will be pretty good. It's much easier to deal with these guys at a higher strength level, but by that point it's a majorly diminishing return. But there we go. Our next life level will be at 400. And after we've raised our strength and magic once. You gotta be careful with the fast bubbles, because, you know, you gotta play baseball with them. As you can see, the amount of effort that goes into fighting these things, just especially low levels, just really sucks. I wish I had something to say here. And there's one more, which of course I'm going to kill it. Bubbles killed my family. And they will respawn when I leave the room. I doubt I'm going to kill them a second time, even though they are still worth the experience. Early on in the game, the strength level was kind of noticeable. And, like, in the mid-range, not so much. And really, most of where you'll see the difference is when you're, you know, going at the fucking bubbles and shit. I'm actually kind of surprised that worked. These guys are basically a fucking homage to the fucking Hammer Brother from Mario. And they're worth a lot of experience. And say hello to Dark Nut or Iron Knuckle. He will avoid your swing when you try to attack him. Though a good way to deal with him is to jump and attack right as you're coming down. You will fool his shield every time. And we don't have a means to get through there, but that is the candle that the little boy told us about. Doesn't help us in here, but it turns all caves into well-lit areas. Son of a bitch! Oh boy. I gotta come down here anyway, again, so it'll be okay. I think that's a 100-point bag, so... Get out of here, Fast Bubble! Oh god, I don't like you. Oh god, I don't want to deal with you. Don't want to deal with you. Alright. We got a key. We actually have 2 more keys. One is upstairs, the other is downstairs. And there's also a door downstairs over this way. Oh, hey! That's welcomed. And we have a fairy right here. She will only spawn once per playthrough, so be careful. You know, use her when you need her. And when I say once per playthrough, I mean, like, I would have to die, get a return again, and come back. There's the first key that I was talking about. And sword beams are very nice. Though they're not effective against everything. Oh, great. Got another one of these fuckers. See? Case in point. Oh, both of our keys are up here. I believe there's a magic decanter in here. Didn't really need it, but it's novel to know that it's there. Oh, another magic decanter. Great. Thanks. Didn't need that. Shit. Well, that just undid a lot of work. Especially at this point in the game. Stab you in the face. And let's head back to the west. To the left. Because it's not really explained. And I know I said I wasn't going to keep killing Bubbles, but he's in my way. And I'm going to level up, so... Let's see what that gives us. Another pretty significant drop. Only this time it was just at the jump spell. And for the longest time when I was a kid, I was convinced that your magic level at this, like when you picked up a spell, dictated, you know, the magic cost. You know, like I thought Thunder would be cheaper if I got it at level 1 and then just power leveled my magic. Not the case. So it's a good thing to just level up as the game lets you level up. And let's get this point bag this time. Oh, it was only 50. Thanks for the Death Trap game. Death Trap I didn't fall into, but Death Trap nonetheless. I don't think the enemies have respawned, because I haven't gone through enough rooms, but doors open, candle obtained. And now to go down. Oh hey, it's our buddy Iron Knuckle again. That's cute. And Stelphos is not smart enough to know how to duck and attack you. So yeah, I can just take him out of the knees right here. And we got another one of these fuckers. Again. Okay. Alright, there's that. And the boss should be coming up soon. Ooh, nice. Thank you, I needed that. Yep. Those curtains up at the top are welcome to the boss. Alright. Horsehead is immune everywhere but his head. And he hits like a truck if he hits me. Which means I'm going to be smart and cast Shield. A little late into the fight, but still. Damn it. Dead now. And we get a key. Go through here. And that is the first gem. Return to the pedestal. Gives us a fill up. And gives us a level. So, at the end of a battle like this, if you're close to a level and you know you can get the experience from an enemy, go grind enemies, get the level, and then come back.